Hello everyone, my name is Cap and welcome back to 7 Days to Die and another Alpha 16 tutorial. In the last one I showed you guys how the electricity works with different kinds of banks, how to actually power them, and how to use the wire tool to connect them all. So I can show you a little bit more advanced stuff today. Now this is a pressure plate. It's something new that you can actually make, and you can craft it on the workbench. You can craft a 1x1 or even a 1x5 if you want to make it try and go all the way across the road. And normally, of course, you're going to want to bury this in the ground. I just put it up here on top so you can see what it looks like. So when you're ready to connect, all you have to do is go to your battery bank here and just right-click it to connect the wire to it. Come over here and right-click it again in order to start the flow of power from here. And then right-click and connect it to the light source that you want to. Or you could use a trap, or you could use an alarm. I'm using a light just to show you what it looks like here. And what it'll allow you to do is when you step on it now, it turns on the light. So you could use it as some sort of indicator if you wanted to set up a bank of these in case something came on. Of course, like I said, if you wanted to set up with a trap or a alarm, that way if a horde of zombies or if you're playing in a server and some players walk by, you can hear if they actually walk over your plate. And with it buried in the ground, it'd be a little bit harder to see. Now the next one I want to show you guys is the motion sensor. It works kind of like a security camera, and you can make this on the workbench as well. So what you do then, you just find a place you want to put it on the wall, and you connect it, and of course it looks like a security camera. And then you'll go through and wire it into your battery bank with your right click, connect it to give it a little bit of power, and you see now it's actually following me. And you can see while you have the wire tool in your hand, you can see the cone in which it can possibly see what's going on. So let's get this connected to our light so we can see what it actually looks like here. And it'll look around so it can kind of see you. It goes side to side here, so it's got a pretty good distance at which it can see. So you can see all the way back here. If I start walking up on it, of course, then it turns the light on. And again, you could use this for an alarm, like a siren, or if you want to do with a trap. But this is how it actually works as far as your motion sensor goes. It works really well. You can line these up around the corners of your base. Of course, keep them all powered, maybe with some some solar arrays. And then at night, you could have it turn on any lights and stuff if anything happens to walk by. So that's how the motion sensor works, just like a security camera. And the last one I'll show you is using the tripwire trap. Now you can make these easily on the workbench, just a couple pieces of wood and some electrical parts. It's not really hard to make. And it looks just like a piece of wood because that's basically what it is. So you set up one and you'll set up another one however far apart you want to try and make them. I haven't tested the max distance, but it'll go at least that far easily. And then you'll use your wire tool, connect it to your battery bank, and then into the first contact on the trip. And then you get it going to the second one over here. And then once you actually have power going over to it, you can go up to the second one and you press E to access the options here. And you can actually change the power delay, the power duration. So if you don't want it to be just an instant on, you can change it to have a little bit of a power delay. You can change how long you want it to wait before it actually does anything, or just leave it basically back to instant and triggered. And then what you'll do is just connect it with whatever you want it to actually interact with again. And now when you walk over the tripwire, it activates whatever you have it plugged to. Let's go and add a little bit of a delay here, about a 1 second or a 2 second here. Okay, so let's test it out here. So run over it, 1, 2, power, and it works just fine. And now it leaves it on. It doesn't just turn it off and turn it back on again like if you just left it on instant. So that's one of the nice things about having with it as a timer, is that you can leave it on if it gets triggered, or you can just have it go on and off. So anyway, that's basically it when it comes to doing these additional wiring tools here. In the next one, I'll get into more in-depth with the different kinds of traps and how they all work out with the electricity as well. But hopefully you found these pretty useful so far. This is going to completely change how we play the game. And I really do enjoy how much fun I'm having with this electrical stuff here. So if you have any questions, drop in the comment section down below and I'll help you out. If you found the video useful, hit that thumbs up button down below the video, and don't forget to subscribe for future videos. Thank you guys for your time. You have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.